Good evening. I do the same thing every time I come on live. And I get all excited. We're going to do fun makeup. And yes, it's wintertime. I found my favorite hat. It's a CC beanie with the pom-pom. It's like my favorite thing in the world. It's like my security blanket in the winter. So I'm probably going to wear this every time you see me live. Hello, Shanice. Hey. Yeah, it's my favorite hat, and I couldn't find it. And I'm pretty sure my cat thought this was a toy, and he batted it under our dresser. So we just found it. Hello, Travis. Hello, Mary. So let's do some makeup. Hello, Tessa. I'm gonna kind of start from the beginning, and we're gonna kind of dumb this down, and we're gonna kind of walk you through everything I do, because it's been a while, and I kind of forget that a lot of people don't understand like all the steps that go into it and the reason why I do certain steps. So I haven't showered yet today. That's why I'm doing this now, so I can shower after I do my face. So we're going to start with the basics. Typically, you're going to, hello, Jenny. Typically, you are going to want to, and Allie, typically, you're going to want to, moisturize your face. That's what you're going to want to do. I'm not going to do that right now just because I'm going to literally leave the room, hop in the shower that's on the other side of this wall after I'm done, and we're going to call it a night. So now what you'll want to do is the first thing before is you're going to want to prime your face. You're going to prime your face. Hello, Ricky. Hello, Allie. I think I said hi, Allie, already. You're going to prime your face. Moisturize first. Obviously, you want to make sure your face is nice and hydrated. Not only is that going to help kind of plump your skin, but it's going to make it prevent it from getting all crackly and dry, flaky skin. You know, that nasty stuff. You don't want that showing on up through your makeup. Hello, Heather. So you want to do that. I usually let my moisturizer set in for a little bit before I do anything. So I get out of the shower, put my moisturizer on. It's a crime not to prime. That's true. But what I've been doing lately is I've been using it's actually Due Date. It's a facial oil. And this is what I've been using is as soon as I get out of the shower. Like I get out of the shower and I lotion my entire body and then I do my face. Hello, Ricky. And I've been using Must Do just because we live in Minnesota and my skin is so dry right now. It's not fun. And as you guys pop on, say hello so I know you're here. Give me a little like or a love, preferably a love or a smiley face or like anything except the little thumbs up. It boosts things better, so I appreciate you. But anyway, I use the face oil. I let that sit in. I put my clothes on, kind of dilly-dally around the house for about 5-ish minutes. And then I go in with our primer spray. The reason why you want to use a primer is because it's going to go on and it's going to create a nice smooth base for your makeup. It's going to prevent your makeup from settling into like these little fine lines and the wrinkles. It's going to also, ours has vitamins in it, so it's actually really good for your skin. It's like a little treat. It actually, when I spray it on, I almost get like a weird tightening sensation. It's really nice. So that's just a few of them. All of our sprays are oil-free. They're water-based. But basically, it's just going to create a nice flawless canvas for you to do your makeup. Obviously, you want your makeup to stay. This is going to basically be the building blocks of that. But we're just going to dive right into foundation because why not? So the foundation that we have it's a wax base, but it's actually more of a cream. These are the colors that I use. Obviously, you can see they're empty. Hello, Michelle and Kaylee. I use, what is this one? This one's Gina Beige, and this one is Olive One. And the reason our foundation stands out a little bit from the rest is, one, it's professional grade. It's a professional quality foundation. It has 50% pigment in it. It is non-comedogenic, meaning it doesn't go into your pores. It sits on the surface of your skin. It being 50% pigmented means you use less product. So as you can see, these are at the bottom of the pan, right? Thinking, oh, Christine, what, you don't want to refill your makeup? No, these little babies have lasted me at least 6 months when I use them combined. So 3 months, at least 3 months worth of product, okay? Hello, Mom. This also includes me doing my lives all the time because usually when I do a live, I do my makeup, you know, the morning of, and then I do wash my face, and then I do makeup again. So it gets to be a lot of makeup. So when you put it on, you can do it a couple different ways. I like to use, this is a Morphe brush. It's M439. I think it was a gift from my friend, but I think she got it at Sephora. Ulta. She got it at Ulta. It's kind of, in the sense, it's kind of like a kabuki brush. If you don't want to use a brush, or if you're just starting out, I highly recommend, this is dirty. This is our Blenderful. It's a dense sponge. It's soft. It has a flat surface on it here, as you can see, and that's nice for getting in the larger areas. It also has a pointed end, which is nice for getting in around your eyes, around your nose. And then I actually use like the edge. That's where I go through and I like blend it into like the edges of my face, or I'll use it to buff out my face. So it's kind of an overall use tool. It doesn't absorb your product. Like what you see for foundation on the outside here, that's basically as far as it gets, because our foundation is cream-based and it's a wax, so it doesn't actually soak in. The other one you could use is going to be our buffer brush. And we also have a diffuser too, but I don't know where mine's at. This one is nice if you like a lighter application, and it's super soft. You just swirl it around on your face. We'll do a little, we're not going to do a tutorial of it, but basically it's just a lighter way of applying your foundation. So it really depends. This one I can use and I can get like a nice airbrush look, but it's also a little bit heavier of an application. Where our Blenderful, I think you have a little bit more control, and I think that's a nice thing for beginners to start out with, especially if you're new to LimeLife. So this one, you just buff it around, and you don't need a lot of product. I only swirled my foundation brush in my foundation a couple of times, and you can see with that, I am covering my entire face. Hopefully the lighting is okay on this. I think it is. That looks like what my skin is. I'm so pale right now. So it's nice because it has the coverage. It feels like skin. It doesn't feel heavy on your face. And the even better part is, like, if you don't like a thinner coverage, if you want more of a thick coverage on your face, you can actually do the foundation, powder your face, and then do it again to get a fuller foundation coverage. Or thicker, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. So you can see I got coverage. So I like to get all up in my eyes and the little creases. Hello, Funa. It's been a while. Does the coloring look okay? The lighting? I love how full coverage, but like, I know it's amazing. Like, you can get such an amazing coverage from this. And then you don't realize, and that's why I like to point out how different it is when you go from, like, say, a drugstore brand or a department store, and then you go to a professional coverage or professional quality product. I didn't realize how much product I was using until I got my Reiki light, and I was like, I probably wasted like half a palette of foundation because I was caking it on, and you don't need to do that. Okay. Basically, I like to talk and rub this around on my face. Okay, so once you get that, you can do concealer as well. Let's see here. I haven't been doing a lot of concealer because I don't really need it because our coverage of our foundation is so good. But we do have, actually we have 8 different foundation or concealer colors now. So this is 1 through 7. There is a number 8, but I don't have it yet because it's a little bit darker than this one. Hello, Sammy. You can use this as a foundation if you want because it's waterproof. It's excellent for in the summer, or if you just have like little areas of your face you want to cover up. Oh, hello, cat. Good evening. But I really like it for an eyeshadow primer. I don't remember which color this is. Okay, that is not the not the concealer color I want. With my hat, I have to blend that out. Okay, I think that's good. Oh yeah. So the concealer I just used is 1, 2, 3. This is concealer 3. And it's super light, I barely have to use any. And I'm just putting that on my under eye just to give it a little bit more covered. So you can use this as an under eye coverage, you can use it as a full foundation. I use mine mainly as an an eyeshadow primer. So you can kind of use it for a little bit of everything. So I just put concealer 3 on my under eye. And I like to use concealer 2, which is this one. It's a little bit closer to my foundation shade that I am, because I like my eyes to be... Hello, Carrie. Is it Carrie or is it Kari? Hello, hello. Yeah, I use concealer 2. Actually, it's a little bit lighter because I like my foundation. I can't talk tonight. I like my eyeshadow to have more of a pop to it. And I'm just going to do this all at the same time. And then I'm going to go into the powder. And we'll explain that next. Is my lighting still okay? With my winter hat on because I refuse to take it off? Okay. I think we are good on the concealer. Look at that coverage though, it's amazing. I need to put my hat back. Now our powder that we use it's white, but it's not actually white. It's actually a translucent powder, or no color powder is what we should be saying. It lighting's good. The reason why you want to use a no color or translucent powder is because when using this much pigmentation on your face and in your products, the more color you apply, the more cakey it's going to look and the more disoriented the color is going to look on your face. So if you're taking, our foundation that has 50% pigment in it and you're applying a foundation powder or a colored powder on top, it can alter the color, plus it can also make it look like it's going to oxidize throughout the day. And you don't want that. The reason why you color match your skin to your foundation color is so it matches your skin, right? So when you're doing this, try to use a no color powder. Now what I like to do is I actually use a large eyeshadow brush, and I like to set my under eye area first because I don't want it to move. We all have like the little wrinkly creases underneath. And I like to make sure that my under eye area doesn't move at all and get all creasy. If it does, I'll show you a trick. Yeah, if your face does get all creasy, so let's just say like your under eye, you went and you sealed it. I use this tool for everything. I actually go into the spoolie, and if I get like a little crease, you can use your finger, or the other thing I'll do is I'll go in and kind of move it around with this. It seems goofy, but it works. I promise it works. All right, so I'm just going to seal a little bit more. I usually go around my nose because sometimes, I need to charge my phone. Hold on. Because sometimes my brush doesn't get all up in there, and that's not good. Hold on. I have a little portable charger that comes with me everywhere I go. So when I go in low battery mode, we're good. Yeah, this little guy saves my life. Okay. Oh, hello, Sandra. Hello, hello. Okay. A little bit more powder. And you're going to see also when you powder your face, it's actually going to decrease your shine. Oh, I promise I'm not a dork like this whole time. Or maybe I am. That's up to you to decide. Shine be gone. And I use way more powder than I probably should, but I don't like shine on my face. I don't. Oh, hello, Crystal. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to my live before the shower. We're just gonna do a full-on face tutorial. Okay, so I go through and I powder my entire face, except I skipped my eyelids because we're gonna do a trick there. I also blend my foundation down my neck. I bring it down to about here and just kind of do light wispy strokes, if you didn't notice when I was putting my foundation on. Okay, so we did that. I have a hair that attached. No, it's not. Okay, see? Like, it looks like skin. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Now we're gonna do some eyes. Who doesn't like talking about eyes, huh? So, I found that the majority of people that have come to me and they watch my lives and they're like, I love your lives, I love this, blah, blah, blah. I wish I was good at doing eyeshadow as you are. I'm not that good. Believe me, it just takes practice. That's all you need, okay? So let's whip out our eyeshadows. And the biggest trick to eyeshadows is you want to have a base down. You need to have a base, okay? So the color we're gonna do, I'm just gonna keep this really simple. We're just gonna do an everyday eye look. Okay. So the colors I'm gonna use this light one, which is Cream Boat. It's basically a white eyeshadow. And this is what we're gonna use as our base. And you don't need a lot. As you can see, I literally tap it, and that's how much product I get on it. It's intense. And then you wanna actually tap some of it off because you don't need that much powder on it. So we're just gonna do a nice basic eyeshadow. So I go through and I tap it into place, and then I go back and I do a windshield wiper motion. Now we're gonna do the same with the other eye. I need me some, oh, I love Cream Boat. It's the only eyeshadow I've ran out of. Like literally, this is my second one. And I have another one on the way just because I want to back up. Okay. So you do your base, okay? Is that the large? Yeah, this is the large. It's the same size as my whole eyeball. It's intense. Okay, let's add, and I'm gonna actually turn this into a 4-well. So if anybody's watching and you like the color, we'll just make it super easy on you. I just need to pop some colors out. Because we're gonna do it so it is an eyeshadow / eyebrow palette. Yes, we are. One more. Hello, Steve. Good evening. Good evening. Okay, so the colors I'm using are, so we're gonna, I just made this in like 2 seconds. We have Cream Boat, we have One Night Sand, we have Ashen for Trouble, and Sweet Dreams, which is kind of a shimmery highlight color. So we did Cream Boat on the beginning. Nice ice fishing hat. Actually, I do use it for ice fishing, but instead for ice makeuping. Okay, so the next color I'm gonna do, we're just gonna keep this real simple, okay? We're not gonna do anything intense with this eyeshadow look. So the next one I'm gonna grab is my fluffy brush. This is my favorite brush ever. And we're just gonna grab a little bit of this. Oh, look at all that color. And you wanna tap it off. Where's my little color remover? Where are you? There you are. Ha, 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 ha. I found you. I have too big of a desk. I went from not having a desk to too big of a desk. And this one I'm doing just to bring in a little bit of warmth on my eyes. And you're gonna do this, and I just tap it into the crease. See? You can see a little bit of color variation from the side of that eye. Right? We're just brightening it up. Hello, sissy. And the reason why I did that color on the bottom first is because if you go straight in with a color, it's gonna just stick in its spot and you're not gonna get it to move. Good evening. Hello, Erin. Okay, so we've used 2 of the 4 colors. The next color, we're actually gonna use the same brush. Oh, we're gonna use a dirty brush. We're gonna go into Sweet Dreams. We're gonna keep it simple. And this one, we're gonna apply in the inside corner of my eye. See, I got a little highlight. It's actually excellent, not only as an eyeshadow, but you can use it as a highlighter on your face, on your cheeks. I'm gonna get up under my brow. Look at that. It's like Insta-lift. And now if you want, you can go back in and we can blend it a little bit better together. I'm just going in with a little bit more one night sand, and we're just going to grab the end of your brush and we're going to do a little buffing. And you want to use like the end. You can see how I'm holding this. Need a little bit more highlight up here. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Simple eyeshadow. We like simple. Okay. And then I have my favorite straw in the whole entire world. It's my fish straw. See his eyeballs? Probably shouldn't be drinking that this late at night because it's like an energy drink, but whatever. I don't care. All right, let's do some eyebrows. My favorite part. I love doing my eyebrows. Okay, so like I said, before we move on to those, like our foundation, our eyeshadows are actually 50% pigment too. And these are actually the original MAC eyeshadows. You know MAC, that expensive brand that you probably stand in lines in the mall to get their products, or you don't even have them in your mall and you have to order everything online. Yeah, this is the original, except we spiced it up and made it better and creamier. And heck, they're just better all around. They are. So how I do mine is I use a finishing spray. You want to shake it up because you want to make sure all of the product isn't just settled on the bottom when you spray it. And I just spray a little into my cap, which is really gross. And now I have a brow tamer. Okay, and this is what I'm going to use for my brows. And you just brush your brow out with the one end. This is the spoolie end. You're going to do that to both. And now my biggest tip is to teach you that brows are sisters, not twins. Okay? They need to look similar, not the same. And not all brows, like you can go get a microblade and you can get them pretty similar, if not similar. But let's face it, you're not perfect and neither are your eyebrows. Whoop-de-doo, I said it. So once you brush them out, you're gonna take the angled brush end of your brow tamer, got a little fuzzy in there, and you're gonna take it, and I'm gonna hold my cap, and I'm gonna put it in so it matches up here, okay? So it just gets a little bit of wetness on it. And I'm gonna use an eyeshadow, okay? Hi, Keith. And then we're gonna do the same, and I'm just gonna tap it at an angle at the side into my eyeshadow, okay? See, now there's product on it. And what we're gonna do is we're going to get it on my eyebrow. And I just do light strokes to put the product in place. And that's way too dark. Oh my Lord. Okay, this brush, I need a different brush. We're going to the backup brow tamer. What did I do with it? Okay, let's try this again. So you're going to take it and you're going to just do light strokes into your brow hairs. To put the product in place. See, now I created a defined line on the bottom of my brow. Because you want the brow shape. Then, once I do that, I take it and I'm using it so is it perpendicular? Is that the right word? I can never remember. And I put it at the base of my brow. So let me find that. And then I just kind of do light little pressing strokes. And you're just going to lightly take it and feather in the product. Like that. See, I have a brow. Now let's say you got a little too crazy with your eyebrow shaping business. You can take a concealer, you can shape it up. Hello, Lisa. You liking my stuff? Are you gonna pop on? But you can take concealer, and I'm gonna show you after I get it done. We're gonna shape these up. And if you are confused why I'm using an eyeshadow instead of like anything else, it's because an eyeshadow is, one, it's easier, it's more reasonably priced, and it's easier to just match your natural eyebrow hairs, or your natural hair color. Now we're gonna do the same on the other brow. And I just bring it down to where I want it to end. Typically, you want to make sure it's following about the same distance on both sides, but again, they're not equal. You can do both of them completely different if you want. We're going to do the beginning of this brow, and then just feather in the color. Feather in the color. Do you guys have any questions? Anybody? Whoa, whoa, whoa. That could have been bad. Anybody? Okay. Very good. Look at them. See how they're similar, but they're not exactly the same. And that's how you want your eyebrows. Sisters, not twins. Okay. And then you just brush them out, because you're probably gonna have excess powder in them or excess product. You just brush them out. Ta-da! So we've done everything on my eyes, and my eyebrows have been using one palette. I used all of this to create an eyeshadow look as well as do my eyebrows. Pretty impressive, right? Now let's take a little step further, shall we? So if you're interested in this specific palette, which I think works for basically everybody, we would just need to switch up this one for your eyebrow color. We can actually take this shimmery eyeshadow and we can use it as a highlighter. Oh. So I'm just going to use my little brush here, and we're going to apply it on my cheeks. This as basically a little highlighter. Oh my Lord. Multi-use products, people. Multi-use products. Look at that. I got a glow. No glow. Glow. And again, this is Sweet Dreams for all of you watching. If you have the eyeshadow or don't have the eyeshadow. And I kind of just go back and forth between my temple and the outside corner of my eye. Right on the apple of my cheek. You want to bring it a step further? Okay, let's do it. You can do a little bit on the tip of your nose. Oh, you can do a little bit on your Cupid's bow. Get a little glow there. Look at that. Look at it. You can also do a little on your forehead. Hello, Debbie. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, I'm glowing. And this is all from an eyeshadow. It's intense, isn't it? It's so cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's just from these four. We did eyebrows. We highlighted. We eyeshadowed. Let's do a little bit further. I'll just show you all the things you can do. Sound good? Sound good. Where have I gone this far? And I'm going to break this down after my live is done and then post each segment of where I'm at with each one. I think that sounds like a pretty snazzy idea. We're actually going to go in with the same color I used for my eyebrows. And we're going to do an under eye eyeliner. And this is just with an angled brush, an angled eyeliner brush. If you want, you can do it wet so you get more of a defined line, but you don't have to. I'm just doing mine dry. Another excellent tool for this is to use our smudge brush. Our smudger brush. I'm getting daring. I'm not even looking in the mirror, I'm looking at you people. That's pretty impressive. Now if you want to, we can just blend it all. Let's just do a little bit more. We're just gonna do the outside corner of my eye. I love that I'm doing all this only to go take a shower when I'm done. It's gonna be intense. Okay, so just did a little bit more. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Jim. I've had so many people randomly pop on tonight. It's been nice. Okay, I think we kind of did everything, right? We did a little highlight. So we do bronze. This is basically the most I ever do. I think we're good. Do a little eyeshadow. You could intensify your eyeshadow a little bit if you wanted to, but I'm not going to because I'm going to take a shower. How about we plop on some gloss, though? Gloss. This one's actually one of my favorites. This one's Faith. It's actually the mini version. Our full size looks like this. These are $18 and amazing. They're non-sticky, they smell like dessert, and they come with a cute little mirror on your lip gloss so you can see what you're doing as you're driving around the countryside. Let's see here. What? Hold on. Okay. We're going to throw some gloss on, and then we're going to throw on some eyeballs. How's that sound? Now, Faith is a super pretty one because it's nice and neutral. But it just gives you a little pop of color and some shine, which I don't like because I think it attracts it to my lips and I don't like. But anyway, let's do mascara and then we're gonna call it done. Yeah, our lip glosses are amazing. They smell like candy. They're non-sticky. They are Leaping Bunny certified, I believe, too. Hold on, where's my other one? Where's the full size? They last 12 months. Pretty sure they're Leaping Bunny certified. And the container itself, I mean, how cute is this? Come on. You know you want this. Great stocking stuffers. All of this stuff is really a great stocking stuffer. But let's do some mascara. So our mascara, to give you a little background, this is a pine cone brush. It's a pine cone is what it's considered. Our foundation, not foundation, rewind. Our mascara is vegan. It is Leaping Bunny certified. It is paraben free and it lasts 3 months. That's the recommended time that you should keep a mascara. Anything longer than that and you could basically be putting bacteria in your eye. You don't want this. Hello, Dan. It also has fibers built right into the formula. So it's a one and done. It's a one and done. It's $20. It is flake free, smudge proof. It also does not clump. It doesn't irritate my sensitive eyes. It's not waterproof, but it's basically waterproof, water resistant to an extent. You can cry with this and you don't get the crying, my boyfriend just broke up with me eyeballs. So that's pretty good. Hello, Sandy. Happy belated birthday. So how I like to apply mine is I start at the inner corner and I do like a wiggle motion. And you just kind of fan it out. And you just pull your lashes up and out. Now I spend way too much time on my mascara because it's my favorite thing to do. And I have nice eyelashes. So it's easier for me to do. Another perk of this mascara is the fact that it has cottonseed oil built into the formula. And what cottonseed oil does is basically nourishes, moisturizes, and strengthens your lashes so they grow long, strong, and fuller. It's pretty fantastic. Perfect for your girlfriend, your mom, your aunt, your grandma, your neighbor, your teacher, your kid's teacher, your college professor, the principal, the mail lady, your banker. Maybe not your banker. Who else? I don't know. Basically, any person that wears mascara, this is like a perfect gift. I highly recommend it. It's the only mascara I have used in the last almost 2 years. And again, I recommend these products not because I don't sell them just to sell them. I sell them because I love them and I use them every single day. And sometimes you get a little too close to your eyes, and then you get the mascara underneath, and that's just not good. Now this, you don't really need to do a second coat, and I'm not going to do one tonight, but if you want a more dramatic lash, I highly recommend doing your first coat, taking an eyelash comb, combing them out, and then applying a second coat after the first one has dried. You hear me? Yep, yep. Look at that. Look at them lashes. Oh, Lord. Look at it. I went from like bum wearing a hat to hi, I'm alive, I'm awake, in my hat. I love my hat. Oh, what did I do with the spoolie? Okay, so I just made an oops. This is where the spoolie comes into my advantage all the time. And I just brush it away. Winning! Okay, if you wanted to, you could curl your lashes. You could do what I normally do, blow dry them, where I blow dry up into my eye, so it gives them a lift. The other thing you can do is, while they're still damp, is you can like press your finger against them. Mine are obviously dry because it's not leaving any residue. Now I'm going to do my bottom lashes, and we're good. I always do my top lashes first, bottom lashes last, because I don't want them to click together. So once the top ones are dry, then I go in and do the bottom. I look so put together for going to go take a shower. And we're done. How awesome is that? We're done. We done. We just did a full face, and probably way too long, but whatever. All right. So that kind of gives you an idea of everything that I do to do my face. I feel like we did a pretty good look today. Yes, we did. But now I'm gonna go shower and probably have some dinner. And I thank you all for watching me. If you're catching the replay, please share my video. It gets me out into the world, and maybe you're not interested, but your support of sharing me and liking my video means so much to me. So thank you. Have a good Sunday night. Good luck tomorrow. It's Monday. Start that week over again. And we'll see you soon. Bye.